Let's start this off by expanding out the brackets. So this then becomes the integral of cot squared x. So cot x times minus tan x would become minus cot x tan x. We'd have two lots of that. So it'll be minus 2 cot x tan x. And then minus tan x squared would be plus tan squared x. Okay, so I'll start with this bit over here. Cot x is just the same thing as 1 over tan x. And if we did 1 over tan x multiplied by tan x, that will just give 1. So this bit here is just 1. We're timesing it by minus 2, so that bit will then become minus 2. We can't integrate cot squared x or tan squared x as they are. We're going to have to use some identities to change them. And we can do so by first thinking about sine squared x plus cos squared x is 1. And then we can divide this entire thing by, let's start with sine squared x. So divide the whole thing by sine squared x. The first term becomes, so sine squared x over sine squared x is just 1. And then cos squared x over sine squared x is cot squared x. And then finally, 1 over sine squared x would be cosec squared x. We're going to use that to change the cot squared x that we have here into, so rearrange this equation for cot squared x. Cot squared x will then be cosec squared x minus 1. So I might actually just write that down here. So the cot squared x becomes cosec squared x minus 1. And then the minus 2 cot tan x, as before, becomes minus 2. Now for the tan squared x, again considering this identity, I'll divide everything by cos squared x. So, divide everything by cos squared x. Sine squared x over cos squared x would be tan squared x. I'll call this equation 2. Tan squared x. Cos squared x over cos squared x would be plus 1. And finally, 1 over cos squared x would become sec squared x. And then using that identity, we can change tan squared x into sec squared x, bring the 1 over, sec squared x minus 1. I'll add that on at the end. Sec squared x minus 1. And just tidy this up. So the reason we did that is because we can integrate cosec squared x, we can integrate sec squared x, but we can't integrate cot squared x or tan squared x as they are. Again, simplify this, so just tidy this up. Cosec squared x plus sec squared x, and then the minus 1, minus 2, minus 1 becomes minus 4. And now we can integrate. So cosec squared x integrates to make minus cot x, sec squared x integrates to make tan x, minus 4 goes to minus 4x, plus c, there's the final answer.